What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode in my Football Manager series. This is episode number 31, and today we're returning with two big games with our Canaries as we face Crystal Palace away at Selhurst Park in the second leg of our Europa League quarter-final tie away at Etihad Stadium. And normally I would say before I show you the game, it's going to show Norwich getting on off camera, yeah, but I'm not sure I'd say exactly like that. But instead, of course, you saw the last two games in the last episode. As you can see right now, Norwich City are clinging on to fourth place after no wins in our last three Premier League games. 18 wins in 29, but just a 1 point clear of Spurs and 2 clear of Liverpool right now. Only 3 clear of Man City as well. 4 teams going for that fourth and final Champions League spot, and all of them separated by just 3 points. It is very, very tight right now in the race for that fourth and final Champions League qualification spot. So yeah, nothing to show you off camera. We're going to dive straight into the first game of today's episode, and yep, let's get straight into it. Crystal Palace away at Selhurst Park, who this season have been in very good form, and I don't think they'll be able to make a late charge to finish in the Europa League place. In fact, it's pretty much guaranteed they'll have no chance of doing that. However, they've been in good form, and this won't be an easy game for us, especially with us out of form right now. On the injury report, same as yesterday's episode, Todd Cantwell and Emi Buendia are still currently down. Buendia might come back for the second leg against Man City on Thursday night, but I'm doubtful. Cantwell, as we know, is done for the season. Everyone else is fit, and this is our team for the game. Going with our 4-1-2-3 Gegenpress system for our opening game today away at Selhurst Park, and we've got Frinas in goal, Baffer of Lewis, Benkovic, Godfrey and Byram, with Reed, Thompson and Berger through the middle. Ize's on the left. Vasilic gets a start on the right hand side with Karamoko out of form right now, and Rian Big Game Brewster will start up top. On the bench, Henderson, Holding, Aaron's Longstaff, Dembele, Ida and Ludwig Ajorque as well. First game, it's Crystal Palace away, huge one as we try and stay in fourth. Come on, you Canaries. Oh, no way. Crystal Palace have got Jayden Bogle. For those that watch my FIFA career mode save, you will know all about this young right back. He's progressing really nicely, isn't he? 6 goals in 24 games, plus 4 assists as well. When did he joined this season? He joined in January. Wow, no way. That's actually, he couldn't have joined in January, could he have? Because I don't understand that. But, wow. Oh, no, he must have joined right at the start of the season after he played his first 4 games for Derby. But either way, he's having a great debut year in the Premier League. And, yeah, so we're out of form right now. We're horribly out of form. And I must say, I said in the last episode, I'm not entirely sure we've got what it takes to fend off the bigger teams in the race for fourth place. If we're going to do it, we need to get back on track and get back on track right now. The longer this poor run goes on, as Sorloth heads just wide the post, the less chance we've got of finishing in the top 4. Even the Europa League place, I'm not entirely sure will be possible due to the cup finalists and cup winners in the FA and EFL Cups as well. But either way, still 0-0 here, 17 minutes in, but it's Crystal Palace that have made the brightest start. We, right now, are all over the place, but as Jamal wins it back, you'll find Brewster carrying a knock, but takes it around his man. Oh, and a good stop by Dawson. Turns it over. Come on, big game. Need you today. Of course, Idle will start in midweek due to the fact that he's our top scorer and the top scorer in the Europa League right now. But Brewster, as we know, doesn't normally turn up in these sort of games. He's motivated out there, though, but still limping a little bit. Zaha, round Jamal and round Philippe as well. Wonderful run. Oh, fabulous save by Farinas on the 1-on-1 to deny Wilf and keep it at 0-0. Very action-packed first half this, but still yet to see a goal. Oh, God, no, don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. Miles corner to the middle and header just over the bar. Still 0-0. Surely someone's going to break deadlock not before long. There's been so many chances here, and surely we're going to see a goal not before long. Sam Byron with the free kick. Floats it into Brewster, who controls it. Oh, he squeezed it in. Dawson will want it back, but Big Game gets the goal. And there's the first of the game. I must say I want to see that on the 3D there. It's one of those goals where you need the 3D to see exactly what happens. I think Dawson... Oh, he should have stopped it. It's at his near post, gets his angles wrong, but we will take it. Rian celebrates the goal. It's 1-0, and Sam Byron this season with another assist. He's been brilliant. Goal for Norwich, we're in front. I'll probably take Brewster off at some point as he's struggling out there, but as Farinas gives the ball straight away, Meyer is through, and, well, the Venezuelan does redeem himself a little bit. Still 1-0, but Palace have had a lot of chances in this game. We keep defending like this, they'll surely take one and get back on level terms, and right on cue, Sacco hits the bar. And Benkovic clears. Almost there, almost there. As Farinas claims that free kick. And we are 7.5 minutes away from returning to winning ways. Farines hits it to Dembele off the bench, and Karamoko drives forward. Lovely run by the little lad, and straight at Dawson. Is it still 1-0? Cracking game this. Can we hold on and close out the 3 points? We've had quite a few bookings, a couple of players getting knocks. There's 5 minutes of stoppage time as well. But we are going to hold on and return to winning ways. Get in, 3 points away in South London. 1-0 the final score. And I'll say to the boys, well done lads, that was a good win for us. Brewster with the only goal of the game. And that's exactly what we needed as well. In poor form, really struggling. We keep ourselves in 4 points clear of Spurs. And the least will be is 2 points clear of Liverpool if they win their game in hand as well. Perfect motivation, as Byron Brewster's injuries are just slight knocks as well, heading into that second leg against Man City. My word, did we need that. I feel like when you are struggling in form, you don't always have to change your tactics completely and make a new revolutionary system. You know, sometimes it just is a case of, bad luck or just bad individual performances or whatever. And eventually the team will sort themselves out. We seem like we might be able to do that now. We've just beaten Crystal Palace and now Man City away as well. Make it through here and get through to the semis. And with our remaining Premier League games to come, 8 to go, we could well be on track for Champions League football. So come on you Canaries, big Arsenal away at the Etihad, needing to score tonight after the 2-2 draw at Carrow Road. Into the game, we'll stick with the gegenpress system and this will be our team for the match. Henderson comes in as our European goalkeeper, with the back four now being Lewis, Benkovic, Godfrey and Aarons, as Sam Byram is sadly a little bit too tired to play tonight. Our midfield triangle is Reed, Longstaff and Berger, and further forward Ize's on the left, Dembele comes back in on the right, and Adam Ida, top scorer in the Europa League, will start up top tonight. Again, he's going for the Golden Boot in this competition, 11 for the season so far. We might need a couple from him tonight, like he got in the first leg as well. And on the bench, Farines holding Marcelo, Thompson, Vasilic, Brewster, and Ajorque as well. This is it. This is the big one. It's the second leg. It's Man City away. Come on, you Canaries. Let's make it through to the final 4. An early goal tonight for either side would be absolutely huge. And as Phil Foden, who ran rings around us in the first leg, goes for goal, puts it just wide. He is so bloody good. There's a corner for City a few minutes later. De Bruyne flicks on to Laporta, who heads over. Still 0-0. Early start by the hosts as they look impressive. Free kick in a very dangerous area as well. It's all Man City to start the game off. KDB floats in and Rodrigo heads home. And there is the opener. Rodri gives the hosts the opening goal of the game. And it was coming. They'd made the brightest start and they've broken the deadlock. KDB with a free kick. Rodri heads it past Henderson, who I thought possibly could have done better, but from close range, hard to blame the goalkeeper for that one. 1-0 and the hosts have the lead. Of course, it doesn't change our focus anyway. It doesn't change our strategy. We still needed to score regardless of whether they scored or not. It does give the host some breathing room, but it doesn't change our focus one bit. But as Foden's on the ball and attacking down the right-hand side, he's doing it all. Phil Foden, what a run! Oh, he's too good. He's too bloody good. Half an hour in, Man City 2 goals up, and now we'll need 2 on the night if we're to make it through. Phil Foden, who was sensational in the first leg, goes coast to coast, beats Benkovic for pace, goes through one-on-one, and slots it past England teammate Dean. He's too good. I'll make sure to show you his stats before we end today's episode off. He is absolutely brilliant in Football Manager, Foden. And at the moment, he is absolutely running the show and destroying us in this tie. Chance for City to go 3 goals up before the break, and they should have done so as well. Bernardo Silva hitting it straight at Dean Henderson. And we'll need to change tactics in the second half because we are getting destroyed right now. And what's Dr. Dunce got up his sleeve for that tactical change, I wonder? Let me guess, go from the gegenpress to control possession style of play? You better believe it. Let's take off Harrison Reed and we'll bring on... There's no Buendia, of course, he's still injured right now. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll bring on Brewster. And we will operate Ize through the middle. And Ida's not played especially well, so I'm tempted to have him as an inverted winger and Brewster up top, even though he's not really suited to that. So no, let's go with Brewster on the left-hand side to begin with. And I think we'll also high our tempo in this style of play as well and run at the defence too. Other than that though, that's all I can think of doing for the time being because I'm terrible at this game. But I will say assertively to the boys, I expect to see a much better showing from you in the second half. 45 minutes, we need 2 goals, otherwise we're heading home. So second half begins with Karamoko Dembele playing it to Sander, and as Longstaff plays a lovely ball to open up the space. Max Aarons is in the area here, and his shot is straight at Edison. Good to get an early chance, 4 minutes after the restart, but a pretty tame effort by the right back there. Godfrey to Longstaff, and Ben sends it long for Adam to chase, and Ida's won it. but Ferro blocks the shot and Man City will escape. Our first real chance there, but a good block by the centre-half. Still 2-0. Impressive early beginning, but we don't need chances, we need goals. Rian down the left-hand side crosses, and Dembele turns it in. Oh no, he put it over. Oh, what? I thought he scored. Oh, I thought he scored. I thought Dembele headed it in. Bionic leg gets up there, but fails to give. I swear that went in. Oh, I thought he'd scored there, Dembele. I really did. I was celebrating the away goal with half the deficit, but sadly, Karamogo couldn't keep it down. And that means that Man City are going to hold on to the victory. Any chance of us getting back in this tie depended on Dembele heading home there from close range. Couldn't keep it down. And unfortunately, that means that will do it. It will be 2-0 to Man City, the final score. And we are out of the Europa League. And I thought we were going to get back on track after that win on the weekend away in South London. Sadly not. Our poor run of form continues. I will say I can't fault any of you for your performances. It was just one of those days, so we don't go too harsh on the boys. But either way, unfortunately for us, this has been a very poor run of form. Our worst of the season. Just one win in our last 7 games. And if we're going to cling on to Champions League football, we will need to pick it up right away. Otherwise, we're going to drop out of the top 4 and possibly out of the top 6 as well. But that was this episode of the Football Manager series, guys. So a big thank you. Fortunately, we have enjoyed it. And if you have, then please do drop a like. We might be out of Europe, but either way, we far exceeded our board expectations come the start of the season. So I'm still pretty pleased with our debut year in European football, reaching the final 8. But now our progress turns to the Premier League. Can we stay in the top 4 or will we drop out? Well, I think what we might do is possibly come back with just 2 more episodes for the season, because we've been spending quite a lot of time this season playing a lot of the games and haven't really gathered as much pace as I wanted to due to the World Cup in mid-season and a lot of European games too. So I think what we'll do is we'll come back with Everton at home and Chelsea away, or perhaps Chelsea away and Brighton at home. I think actually they're probably that one there. Chelsea away and Brighton at home, and then the final 2 games of the Premier League season away at the Hawthorns and at home to Leicester City. So yeah, let's do that. Chelsea away and Brighton at home in the very next episode, the penultimate one of season 4. So have a great day, guys. Much love to you all, and I'll see you for the next episode in the Football Manager series, the penultimate one of the season, very soon.